I'm going to say that one of the most disappointing full game releases this year, not because it's terrible, but because it just didn't live up to the hype. Oh well, we can discuss this. Test Drive Unlimited, Solar Crown. Because I am such a big fan of the original Test Drive games, and I had such high expectations because of how long this had been in development, the little slice we've tried before the game's released. I was getting very excited, the showrooms, all this stuff, and then,
Yeah, I mean, it speaks volumes that I'm not going back to it, right?
Yeah, and the server issues as well.
Yeah, so, I mean, the server, there's two issues, really. There's one that this is an online-only MMO, and when you're an online-only MMO, you better be damn sure that the servers are working, right?
Especially on day one.
Yeah, and they had a beta, and I spoke to someone who was working on the project at an event, and they were like, yeah, no, it's going to be fine at launch because we've had a beta on PC and on console and PlayStation, and we think it's all sorted. Well, it didn't work for like a week, but the problem being, in that week, was early access for those who spent near $100 for the version.
Yeah.
So you couldn't play the game that you're paying a lot of money for, and you could keep trying every day, and sometimes the server might work.
Yeah.
And then the reimbursement of that is in-game Porsche.
Enough said, I would say.
Yeah. And then even when it did work, full of graphical issues, which I can normally see through, right? So I don't really mind that per se. But for me, actually, I just find the racing a bit dull.
Yeah, and that's not what you
actually
want.
The biggest crime.